April 2025 brought a wave of fresh mobile games, some ambitious, some surprising, and a few that might just become your next obsession. From big-name releases to indie gems flying under the radar, we've sifted through the noise to bring you the 10 standout titles worth your time. Whether you're here for action, strategy, or something a little offbeat, there's something new to discover. Let's jump into the top Android and iOS game releases for April. Pandoland is a whimsical open-world RPG that invites players to embark on a marine adventure across uncharted lands. Developed by Game Freak and Wonder Planet, this game offers a blend of exploration, character collection, and cooperative gameplay. Players take on the role of an expedition leader, uncovering hidden treasures and recruiting over 500 unique companions to form their ultimate team. The game features a dynamic world where cloud-covered areas are revealed through exploration, leading to new territories and challenges. With both solo and multiplayer modes, Pandoland encourages teamwork to tackle dungeons and share discoveries. Its casual RPG mechanics make it accessible for players of all levels, offering a relaxed yet engaging experience on mobile devices. Delta Force is a heavy hitter in the tactical shooter space, bringing serious, boots-on-the-ground action to your phone with zero compromise. This isn't your average mobile shooter with floaty controls and tiny maps. It's big, as in sprawling battlefields, tactical squads, and large-scale multiplayer chaos big. It offers a mix of PvP and PvE, complete with a campaign inspired by Black Hawk Down. So yes, they're aiming for realism, intensity, and a cinematic edge. Gunplay is punchy and satisfying, movement is tight, and team coordination actually matters. You've got drones, vehicles, gear customization, and a tone that leans more military sim than arcade. Whether you're coordinating an assault with your squad or just sniping from a rooftop, Delta Force Mobile is a standout for players who want depth and grit in their shooters. No clown skins, no fluff, just pure tactical energy. Cowabunga is back in style, baby. Shredder's Revenge slaps you with pure 90s arcade nostalgia, then upgrades it for your 2025 phone screen. You'll brawl through pixel-perfect streets as Leo, Raph, Mikey, Donnie, and even April and Splinter beating up Foot Clan goons with smooth combos, tag team attacks, and cheesy pizza power-ups. It's fast, it's frantic, and it feels like the perfect couch co-op game. Well, if your couch now fits in your pocket. With full online multiplayer, retro soundtracks, and Saturday morning cartoon vibes, this one's a love letter to Turtle Power, and it absolutely delivers the punch and the pizza. Once Human is the kind of game that drops you into a world and makes you go, "What the hell happened here?" in the best, creepiest way possible. Set in a near-future dystopia where alien spores have twisted reality, you play as a survivor trying to rebuild in a world where every tree might be alive and every lake might eat you. It's an open-world survival game that's part horror, part exploration, and all about freedom. You'll gather resources, build bases, craft gear, and take on nightmarish creatures, some of which look like they escaped from a sci-fi fever dream. It supports co-op too, so you can bring friends to help you scream less in the dark. The mobile version holds up shockingly well with polished graphics, intuitive controls, and a dense atmospheric world that's genuinely exciting to uncover. If you're into survival with mystery, mood, and mutated elk the size of trucks, this is one you'll want to dive into. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones and thought, "I could definitely run a kingdom better than those guys," Game of Thrones Kingsroad is your chance to prove it, or fail just as dramatically. You take control of your own noble house in the world of Westeros, managing everything from expanding your land to forging uneasy alliances and preparing for battles that'll test both your strategy and your sanity. It's less hack and slash, more calculated conquest. Characters from the show pop in to stir the pot. and the political tension is thick enough to slice with a Valyrian steel blade. There's a strong focus on resource management, real-time battles, and classic Game of Thrones-style backstabbing, so don't get too cozy with your allies. It's polished, surprisingly deep, and perfect for fans who want to rule the realm without getting roasted by a dragon. Yet. Katamari Damacy. Rolling Live brings back the iconic brain-melting fun of the original, and it's just as absurdly perfect on mobile. You play as the Prince of the Cosmos, tiny, determined, and armed with a sticky ball called the Kadamari. Your job? Roll it up. Everything. Tiny toys, chairs, people, cities, clouds, nothing is safe. It starts small and harmless, then spirals into a glorious mess of joyful destruction as your Katamari grows and grows. The mobile version keeps the trademark funky visuals and that legendary soundtrack, all while letting you play in bite-sized sessions. But don't be fooled. It's easy to lose hours rolling through pure chaos. It's part zen, part fever dream, and 100% weird in the most lovable way. If you've never played Katamari, this is your shot to embrace the weirdness and roll with it. Black Beacon dropped in April, and let's just say, it didn't come to play, it came to slay. This one's a sci-fi anime ARPG where you're tossed into the Tower of Babel as a seer, which is basically a stylish title for person who solves everyone's problems with cool powers. The world blends ancient myth with futuristic tech, and somehow it works. Combat is fast, flashy, and just the right kind of chaotic, with team-based combos that'll make you feel way smarter than you are. The characters? Fully voiced, emotionally layered, and, of course, anime-level gorgeous. If you're into dramatic storytelling, slick visuals, and battles that feel like a power trip, Black Beacon is one of April's standout releases. You might not save the universe, but you'll look good trying.
All the enemies we've faced so far are those mindless beasts, driven purely by instinct.
Crashlands 2 has crash-landed on mobile, and honestly, it's just as delightfully chaotic as you'd hope. This time around, you're still Flux Dabes, intergalactic delivery driver, DIY survivalist, and all-around sarcastic space hero. The game throws you onto another alien world where everything either wants to eat you, explode near you, or somehow both. You'll craft gear, tame weird wildlife, and build up your base while unraveling a ridiculous, story-rich adventure. The writing's sharp, the combat is smoother, and yes, you can still punch a space llama if the mood strikes. If you want action, humor, and a crafting system that's actually fun, Crashlands 2 delivers, literally. Prince of Persia. The Lost Crown brings back the time-slicing, wall-jumping, danger-dodging magic, but with a fresh twist. You're not the classic prince this time, but Sargon, a warrior with some seriously stylish moves and a whole lot of acrobatics. It's a 2.5D action platformer with Metroidvania vibes, and yes, there are puzzles, traps, and a healthy amount of "oops, I missed that jump" moments. The combat is fast and flashy, with parries, powers, and some time-bending tricks up your sleeve. It looks great, plays tight, and feels like a modern love letter to the franchise. Whether you're here for the nostalgia or just want a great side-scrolling adventure, this crown is worth chasing. Tiny Gundam's big drama. SD Gundam G Generation Eternal brings the legendary mecha franchise to mobile with a tactical RPG twist. And yes, the Gundams may look small, but they're still packing universe-ending firepower. You'll collect units from across the entire Gundam timeline, build your dream squad, and dive into grid-based battles that are equal parts strategy and spectacle. The animations are slick, the roster is massive, and the fan service? Off the charts. It's the kind of game where 1 second you're adjusting team formations, and the next, you're watching a beam saber duel that looks like it came straight out of an anime. For longtime fans or new pilots, this one's a locked-on target. And that's a wrap on April's best new mobile game releases. Whether you found your next daily grind or just added 5 more games to your backlog. Hey, no judgment. We're glad you came along for the ride. If you enjoyed the roundup, don't forget to sub for more mobile gaming picks, reviews, and the occasional hidden gem. We'll be back next month with another batch of releases you won't want to miss. Until then, I've been Tap and Snap, and you know what to do. Keep exploring, keep playing, and yeah, keep tapping and snapping.